Philadelphia Citizens Bank Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Strike two. And that just misses. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. So here's Horner now.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. That's to third, and that's just foul. Horner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. 2-2. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's two out. Now one missed.
Hey!
And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Half lays off.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Cubs, Cade Horton. What do you have on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Trey Turner at the plate.
Hey!
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Going. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Ground ball right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Top of the second, so up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. In for a strike, 0-1. Ball one there. In the air to left center. Marsh running hard. One down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Michael Bush.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Nope. Outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one missed. On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And they get Bregman for the out. And it's a 1-2-3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it on to Bush. It's a double play. Base is empty after the double play. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now it'll be the Cubs DH, Michael Conforto.
Ball, that's just out.
Conforto throws right, bats left. 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike. Went with a sweeper for the strike. Swing at a ground ball, and that one handled to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Aye.
Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. There's a strike.
Ball, that's in. Ball, that's down.
Ripped, but it curls foul. To third, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's
ball,
outside.
That's off the plate.
Stays alive.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Here comes a 3-2. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. And that misses.
Ball one.
And that's ball one.
Ball two.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Nope. That's inside.
Realmuto runs. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Into center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered in this game.
In this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the.
Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Oh, great stop from his backside. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
You know,
Nope,
these
that's a
Cubs
ball.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Check swing. He went, and that's strike one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. 2 gone. Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped left field. Back there. And it is out of here. An absolute smash to left. And we're starting over.
That's a ball.
That
Ball,
one
that's
misses. Ball 2. Luzardo maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Now snap throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Almost caught him, but he's back in time. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
Aye.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Tries to get back and save. Swings through that one for strike 2. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's in. Ball 2.
Real
No,
Muto
he's in there.
throws,
Hey.
not in time. It's a stolen base. Set down on strikes. They limit the damage here. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
He takes it on his own. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive to short and caught. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 so far. The other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So up now for Chicago. Sprinkman. Jonathan Bolin gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 2-2 on the way. That one
Inside,
missing
ball
inside. 3. This one in the air center field. Crawford under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
That's inside.
That's
Called strike right there. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left field. Marsh takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. And here comes Dansby Swanson. That's outside.
Nope, outside.
Ball 1.
Oh,
that's
more
off the plate.
focused
Ball
at the
2.
plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls and a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Boom. Handles, throws to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
No,
but
he's
it's
in
not
there.
in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Phillies.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busted down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily.
Late with the swing there. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Swung on, belted. That one carrying into the shrubbery and gone. Bye-bye ball. Justin Crawford, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. In the air to left center. For Armstrong. Gets under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play. Trey Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Check
ball.
Swing. He held up. And that is ball 1. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swings through the sweeper. Now, runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Heads up base running right there.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. It's their second home run of the inning. And here comes Alec Bohm. Popped up. Bush in position. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Hey!
Kelly, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Nope.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Yeah! Ball, that's out.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the move. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that. Had worked himself into a good.
Kyle Backus gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now, Ian Happ.
Hey!
Safe at second with a stolen base. Throw, and they got him. Sliced hard, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strike. Back here in Philadelphia. Caleb Thielbar takes over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one ripped. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. Out towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 away. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Otto Kent. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone.
What do you got?
Swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. Man at second. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. This one in the air, right field. That gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 4. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there.
Throw home, he beats it. It's 7-2. At the plate, Justin Crawford. He's 2 for 2.
always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Dive, and he's got it. On the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Out towards left center. Crow Armstrong under it. That is the inning. We go to the top of the seventh. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
First baseman, Michael Quinn.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And a strike in there. The Phillies leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Alex
2 outs,
Bregman.
base is empty. Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. Out to short. Turner slings to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Bottom of the 7th, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The 0-2. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. And here is Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it'll be the Cubs. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Kevin Alcantara.
Number 50, Orion Carteret.
Inside, ball 1.
Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
inside,
inside.
and it's 2-0. Fought off foul.
Ball,
Just
that's
missed.
outside.
Slapped foul. Three-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Dansby Swanson stands in. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Cubs, catcher Carson Kelly.
Misses the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ball. That's inside.
Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. On to Bush. It's a double play. Base is empty after the double play. Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
The 2-2. That's down and in. In the air to left center. Pat moving under it. And that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Kerkering throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. The 1-1 is fouled off.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
One away. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike.
Turner with the throw to first. Cubbies with only 1 out left. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Ian Happ. And that one hit to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. My love.